remarks.
Let me once again register my profound appreciation for your gracious acceptance of my invitation for attending this very crucial summit. The Nairobi AIDA communique, which we adopted today, outlines the pressing developmental imperatives of Africa and our steadfast commitment to transformative progress, building upon the outcomes of the Africa Climate Summit. Let us have a moment of reflection. In September 1973, Kenyatta International Convention Center, the building where we are today, was opened and it hosted the first annual meeting of the World Bank and IMF in Africa. Robert McNamara was the World Bank president at the time, and he emphasized poverty, eradication, and elimination of inequality. Today, 50 years later, we stand in the same venue, joined by the president of the World Bank, AJAABU, to convene for the AIDA 21 Replenishment Summit, continuing our collective effort in the fight against poverty and inequality. The escalating debt burdens, compounded by the impact of climate change and the economic scars of COVID-19 pandemic, underscore the necessity for accessible, affordable, and long-term financing, the primary discussion of our conversation today. The imperative and urgency of achieving replenishment target of at least US dollars 120 billion cannot be overstated. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to my friend Mr. AJAABU, the president of the World Bank Group, for his exemplary leadership and unwavering dedication to reforming the bank to effectively address the myriad global challenges and advance the developmental aspirations of Africa and other developing nations. I thank my colleagues, heads of state, for their stewardship and leadership in taking us through the conversation and getting us to this point. Even as we advocate for a robust AIDA 21 replenishment as African heads of state, we also call for a strong replenishment of the Africa Development Fund, Fund Group. The forthcoming 17th replenishment of the ADF should be doubled to 25 billion per replenishment cycle, thereby facilitating greater levels of concessional financing to its 37 low-income member countries, which will also complement AIDA. I want to thank Ajay for working with Adesina on this subject. With utmost humility, I extend my sincere gratitude to Your Excellencies for your active and resolute engagement. On behalf of all of us, I extend my appreciation to the President of the World Bank once again for his steadfast commitment and standing in solidarity with Africa and developing our region as we collectively champion the journey towards climate resilience and green industrialization. Ladies and gentlemen, Excellencies, I thank you.
A round of applause for His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto. My name is Yvonne Dege. It has been a pleasure hosting this very important event. I'm now handing you over into the very safe hands of Michael Gitonga to give you instructions for the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. And mine is very simple. It's really just to announce the exit protocols. We have a state luncheon, which is strictly invite only, which is going to be at the Comesa grounds. And after that, we also have a cocktail for the delegates invited by World Bank. So at this point, I'll request that we all be upstanding and rise as we allow the Excellencies to leave and proceed to the state banquet. And it's invite only. So without an invite, kindly desist from going. The rest, we'll all now go for the cocktail, which is at the other tent, the World Bank tent, which is sponsored by World Bank. Otherwise, do have yourselves a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves and each other. God bless.